Hi, it's me, Rockstarian Man. Welcome aboard Paroodles Air, where every flight is an adventure. Today, I have something super special planned for all of you. Guess what? Today was super special. It wasn't just any ordinary day in Cabin Crew Simulator. It was a day filled with excitement, joy, and a lot of surprises. It was my 200th flight on Paroodles Air. Can you believe it? 200 flights of fun, adventure, and making new friends. To celebrate, I decided to throw a party right on the plane. The decorations were up, the music was ready, and the snacks were delicious. It was going to be the best flight ever. I'm the flight attendant of the flight, like always. I got to wear the coolest uniform and help everyone have a great time. I was so excited to see everyone boarding. The smiles on their faces made my day. It was like a big family reunion in the sky. My friends Alex, also known as Mr. Cool Bro, and Julia, or Mr. Cool Sis, came. They are the coolest. Ryan was there too. He loves cars. We always have the best time together. He even had a car on his sweater. It was so cool and totally matched his personality. Then I saw the Soxasem family. They are always so much fun to be around. There was Maria and Ricky, the parents. They always bring such positive energy. Their kids, Josh and Jessica, had the coolest purple hair. It was so vibrant and fun. Everyone was ready to party. The excitement was in the air and we couldn't wait to get started. I showed everyone to their seats. It was so much fun helping everyone find their spots and get comfortable. It was just like a real flight. The seats were comfy and the view from the windows was amazing. We had to buckle up for safety. Safety first, always. But that didn't mean we couldn't have fun. But this wasn't going to be a boring flight, not at all. We had games, music, and so many surprises planned. It was going to be an unforgettable journey. Our plane was a Boeing 757-200. It was huge. The moment I stepped inside, I was in awe of its sheer size and the number of seats it had. It felt like a flying city. I'd never been on one so big. The plane seemed to stretch on forever, with rows upon rows of seats, each one ready to take a passenger on an exciting journey. There were rows and rows of seats. It was like a maze, and I couldn't wait to explore every corner of it. The seats were comfy, and each one had a little screen for entertainment. But we weren't going to stay in our seats for long. Adventure awaited us, and we were ready to dive into it head first. The excitement was palpable. I had my trusty helpers with me. Each one of them was geared up and ready for the fun that lay ahead. We had planned this trip for weeks, and now it was finally happening. Liam, Jacob, Lori, and Luna were the best flight attendant team ever. They knew exactly what to do to keep everyone entertained and safe. Their energy was infectious. We were ready to get this party started. The atmosphere was electric, and everyone was in high spirits. We had games, music, and so much more planned. First, we had to take off. The anticipation built as the engines roared to life. The plane began to move, and we could feel the power beneath us. The plane started to move. Slowly at first, but then it picked up speed. The runway blurred beneath us as we gained momentum. It went faster and faster. The thrill of acceleration was exhilarating. We were pressed back into our seats as the plane lifted off the ground. Soon, we were up in the air. The feeling of soaring above the clouds was unmatched. It was like we had entered a different world. I looked out the window. The view was breathtaking. The world below looked like a patchwork quilt with tiny houses and roads. Everything looked so tiny from up high. It was a reminder of how vast the world is and how small we are in comparison. The adventure had just begun, and I couldn't wait to see what was next. When we reached cruising altitude, I made an announcement. "Attention passengers, this is your captain speaking. Get ready to party." Everyone cheered. The music started pumping. It was time to dance. We pushed back some seats to make a dance floor. The plane turned into a giant party in the sky. Time to sing Garg Charg Roland Choland. I couldn't just stand around. It was time to sing. I grabbed the microphone. "Get ready for my favorite song," I shouted. I started singing Garg Charg Roland Choland. It's a really silly song. But everyone loved it. We were all singing and dancing together. Josh and Jessica were doing a funny dance. Ryan was pretending his toy car was flying. Even the grown-ups were having fun. This was no ordinary flight. From the moment we boarded, the excitement was palpable. The airplane was decked out with colorful decorations and everyone was in high spirits. We danced and sang for what felt like hours. The music was loud and everyone knew the lyrics to every song. It was like being at a concert, but in the sky. It was the best flight ever. The energy was contagious, and even the flight attendants joined in on the fun. We cheered and laughed, creating memories that would last a lifetime. Everyone was having so much fun. The joy was infectious and it felt like we were all part of one big happy family. Strangers became friends and friends became even closer. We even played some games. There were trivia contests, charades, and even a scavenger hunt. The competitive spirit was high, but it was all in good fun. We had a limbo contest. It was hilarious watching everyone try to bend and twist to get under the bar. Some were surprisingly good, while others provided endless entertainment with their attempts. And we played musical chairs. The stakes were high and the competition was fierce. The laughter and shouts of excitement filled the cabin. Soon it was time to land. The announcement came over the intercom and we all groaned in unison. No one wanted the party to end. I couldn't believe how fast the time flew by. It felt like we had just taken off, and now we were already descending. Time really does fly when you're having fun. Everyone was sad that the party was over. There were hugs and promises to stay in touch. It was clear that this was a flight none of us would ever forget. But we were all happy to have celebrated my 200th flight together. It was a milestone worth celebrating, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to share it with. It was the best day ever. The memories we made will be cherished forever. The photos and videos will serve as a reminder of this incredible experience. I can't wait for my next adventure in the sky. Who knows what fun and excitement await on the next flight? One thing's for sure, it will be another unforgettable journey.